Hello there everyone, Alexman here, and welcome back to the Minish Cap of Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap Revisit. So last time we took care of Tingle and his wind and his boomerang shenanigans. We also learned how to swim in waters now, and we got ourselves the last element, namely at least the last element we know of right now, is the water element, but a very tedious one at that. And also at the end, we also had dealing with a sort of a past old king who basically told us that find him at the Royal Valley and he can help us out. But we're going to have to get our weapon fused up if we're going to do that point. But we got ourselves our water, our flippers and everything. So now it is our choice to basically go around this area and now find hidden stuff that we can find now. And I believe we are actually, yes, I did realize something that we had a miss for. There's a lot of stuff I've missed. Oh wait, I shouldn't go this way. Actually, no wait, hold on a second. Before we leave there is something, why I got a shield on? I want that to be on my thing here. Put boomerang on for now. There's a few things we need to collect, namely a wallet upgrade, but we also need to go down here to get ourselves a heart piece. Thank you. So that's it. Now with water, now being in Minish form will not scare us anymore, which is awesome right now. But we also now that with our fins now we can swim. We can now get access to is now technically the 3 hidden bladesmen. The 3 hidden bladesmen are basically that. They're hidden. You have found the true master of swordsman. I am the Waveblade. If you train with me, I will teach you the skills that will make you a master. So, you like to train here? Sure, why not? Now, you will learn a dangerous technique for desperate times. The Pearl Beam. First, you must have only 1 heart left. Second, use your last ounce of strength to swing your sword. That is all, young swordsman. Do you understand? Yes. So, there's no turning back now. One must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That is why I now possess your body, as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Waveblade possession technique of training. Watch this. Position. And so this is basically the opposite of what the Master Sword normally does with Link's at full health. But you have to be basically at death's door for it to work. I usually am never at death's door for this Pearl Beam to even be effective. And also the fact the Wave Beam in this game is just not the best. It doesn't feel like it does enough damage for what it is. I'll now give you this item scroll. You'll never forget this technique. You can now review it with this scroll. You learn the Pearl Beam fighting technique. Release a mighty beam from the tip of your blade. Use it in dire moments. But also, every of these hidden bladesmen have a piece of heart with you. So basically, you're going to get 3 pieces of heart for your trouble for looking these guys. But thanks to our stuff now, we can actually get to all the bladesmen actually right now. The last one we're going to get to is at Hyrule Castle, which is on our way. So that said, now we've got a way to get around to Lake Hylia a little bit faster. I'm going to fly myself all the way to Mount Colonel right now. Actually, wait. No. I know I keep jumping away and everything, but it's like I keep messing stuff up I need, and like, you know what? There's other things I can grab. Namely the shortcut right here. Because I want to get ourselves our biggest wallet upgrade, and that is something we can grab right now. Actually, you know what? It's actually faster if I do this. Yeah, this is actually faster to get out of here. We'll go to here, to the South Hyrule Castle field. And this is where we actually grab a lot of the stuff that we've dropped, which is namely more chests that we need to grab. With more shells, and we're now at 800 of these cursed things. That means we're going to have to do like an off session of me, just basically off screen, use all of my shells, see how many things I get so I don't waste the next area. We want to come though, is like, we could have gotten this earlier, but for some reason it just skipped my mind. This over here is basically a spot where you can drop your hole in. You come out here and go to the right, you get into the Minish Woods for this one spot, and you get yourself to a Great Fairy. The second one we have seen. as it comes out as golden in color. I do like this design, but the fact they're called the Great Fireflies, fairy flies of the thing, but they're not really considered great fairies. However, I needed many rupees. Please throw them all yours into the spring. Sure, why not? Really? You know that if you do this, you will have absolutely no rupees left, right? Will you really throw them in? Yes! You're most kind. I really don't need your rupees, but I must reward such a kind adventure with some of my power. You get yourself the final wallet! Now you can carry the maximum amount of rupees. No chest is gonna be no bound for us. So there's that for us there. Well, I got time. It took. I know probably some people are like, "Man, you took so long to get there. You could have gone that earlier." I know. But now it's time for us to continue on with basically a few more things. We're going up to Mount Colonel now. Because another bladesmith is over, another blade trainer is over there. So we must head over there now to get it, see what we can get. Now, if you've already gotten to most of this stuff on Mount Colonel doesn't really have a lot of secrets very much. Like some of them, like say, like they're probably like the Hermit. Like we need to go back to the Hermit because that one has a really good hint for us, and we want to like to get that. But man, we have like a lot of digging, a lot of climbing. Like again, the world is our oyster now, except for the last item in the game that basically will allow us to explore one area in like Hylia that's basically branched off to us. But we have to come here. We could have come here earlier. We want to come right here, and we want to go up. Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to see this as... Okay, we got 2 switches here. 1, 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you want to do is go in the glowing panels here. Charge 1 power and charge over here. And activate this. Door opens. And you get yourself another piece of heart for doing so. But you also get a chance to talk to these chests over here with money! 50 rupees. Another 50 rupees. See, we're rolling the money now. Believe it or not, what I'll tell you, I am the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule. My name is Greyblade, and if you train with me, you will learn much. Oh, you like to train here? Sure, why not? You will learn the amazing roll attack. First, roll with the D-pad and R. Second, as soon as you get up. Third, scream, hiya! Swing your sword. It's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? I do, yes. Oh, well answered. You have much promise. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That is why I will now possess your body, so you to demonstrate the technique. This is the Greyblade possession technique of training. Watch this. Position! It's kind of how it's called, position. Phew, now you must try it for yourself. Roll with the D-pad on and swing your sword as you start to get up. Alright? You messed up. Come on. There we go. It's a little finicky to pull off, but when you do get it though, when you get down with it, it is fine. Man, I can reason why I was having so trouble with that. So you have the roll attack. But there is something about this roll attack that's a little more interesting. I'm not sure if the game actually tells you this. Let's see here. Roll and swing your sword to get up. Actually, you do after if you attack with something, with an enemy with this move, you actually do a mild spin attack around it. So you do extra damage for it. The game does not ever tell you this. So we have a really good technique to attack your enemies from afar. Also, you have a Kingstone fusion? Well, I have one available. Man, I need to go after Kingstones a lot more now. But the Grey Blade is also going to help us with a secret technique. A place that we could get to now, but it's not really useful for us. Because we have to learn all of the... We don't have all the scrolls learned for us. But we can actually open these up now if we so choose. But that's with that there. We have one more voice to go to, but I want to go on top of Mount Colonel right now and basically warp around and get ourselves back to the wall and get to that hermit. Because we probably have enough of the Kingstones of the green variety to basically, to hopefully one of them is his one thing we want. So let's do that, shall we? Because the hermit on this mountain has one fusion with us. I don't think they have two fusions, but one thing for certain, it is kind of unique in a way. But also the fact we can get in that wall now. There's also a cave up here we want to get to as well. Because again, now that we have the claws as well, we could have done this earlier, but now that we're basically in between dungeons now, it's always good to go after things that you haven't basically unlocked, cleaned up, or any of that sort, because there's a lot of fusions that have now opened up to you. And as such, and a lot of things that are now just opened up and just available for you from the get-go. Such as all the water areas now inside of Hyrule, as well as basically in the swamp. There's a lot of water areas in the swamp that require being Minish. So again, there's a lot to go under here. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. We have this cave we've been kind of hinting at for a while. I don't think this cave actually has anything potential in you. But again, it's a cave that you can get access to, and it does, I do not think it has a Goron wall, but it does have a heart piece for you. As long as you can get to it. Now, I don't think there's, always check the very back walls of these places, because you never know where a Goron wall will basically be placed. Because this cave is a little bit bigger, and they always hide chests behind the back ends of all these dirt walls. Okay, another heart piece for us. Heck yeah! Man, we're just going to town. Well, actually, we are going to go to town next because there is something else there now that we can unlock now too. More stuff to unlock, because again, now we're basically in this point in the game where it is just side quest heavy for the here on out, until you really get to that point where you really want to go up and talk with the dead. Okay, nothing over there. They always usually hide stuff there. They also can hide likes here too as well. So bear that in mind that some dungeons, like some caves, will actually have those. I'm just going up here. Because there usually is a Goron wall back here. Yep, I saw it. Goron wall. And I call those Goron walls because it's exactly what it is. And that gives us our next one down the line. And I believe the last one is in Lake Hylia, which you cannot get to until you get the last item from the last dungeon of the game. So, yeah. That's all the way up in the last area we have not explored yet. Ooh, I can smell delicious on the side of that wall. I don't think 5 is going to do it. I think you need 6 Gorons. That means there's only one more mysterious wall, and we'll be getting that later. And we can't get that now until further notice. So, yeah. So again, this wall is, so come to this cave if you want. Again, this is all, I can't believe I just dodged it with a dodge roll. With a roll maneuver, I dodged this spark. That's interesting. I never thought I could do that. Let's talk with this hermit here. And I don't have his, oh. You thought I would have more greens. I guess I've done something wrong here. Well, I guess we have to come back to this guy later. Oh, I thought I had more. Alright, well, it's time to go elsewhere. It's time to go back, and let's go get our fusions, too, while we're at it here. Well, actually, we can, let's see, what can we do next? Yes, I think we want to do that. We can do a lot of secrets. We can do the secrets now. What I'm going to do is that, let's talk to, we unlocked this thing a little while back. And that was Ingo. Ingo is in the game, and he's right here. And he's sporting his Majora's Mask look, which is interesting. The third Goron brother, if you want to be more specific. What? What do you want? What do you bother me, kid? Oh, my name's Gorman. I am trying my hand at real estate. Turns out it's a total pain. Like right now, I'm looking for a tenant, you see. But the thing is, I can only rent to women, single occupancy. Too many tenants would make the place dirty, and they would be loud. And I like things nice and quiet, you see. It's all just too much of a hassle. If you find anyone who can rent this place, you would let me know. Sure, we know we got a few ladies that can handle us. There's 3 ladies here that are actually looking for a place to stay. We can do that. Well, let's go. And we have our ladies here. Now, this game allows you only to make 2 houses out of this side quest. So whatever 2 you want to put in of the oracles in these houses is up to you. But if you put Din in, she will basically give you a a power of basically of getting additional attack power. Basically, what was her name? Can't remember her name. Oh, why I should know her name by now. The Oracle of Secrets, or the Oracle of Ages. She will basically give you, I'll put a title up here so I know what her name is. Like, oh, man, missed my name. But she will give you, basically a power to give you more defense. And these Oracle of Secrets over here will basically give you a mixture of the two, making your tunic purple. Now, these things are only a limited time, powers for them. So, but basically the fact is that Secrets gives you both attack and defense. So it's basically a mixture of the two colors here. So I always put her first. Oh, you found me a house to rent? Yes, right here. Thanks, I can't wait to check it out. So when he does that though, and you go out and you leave, she'll be gone. So, but that wise, it means she is now part of the house that you basically told her that she is available for rent. And also her garments will now be hanging up on the racks. Okay, Master, I really love this house. If you have an empty bottle, I can put one of my homemade charms in it. Just like any time. Sure, I'll put a charm in there. There you go. There you got the Pharaoh's charm. Your power and guard will be boosted for a while. So again, very useful. But let's see. We can also get to self of another secret. Let's go down into the well, shall we? So this is a 3-part puzzle here. This is basically kind of the underworld of Hyrule for the moment. As you get down here, you get money as a result of it all. But then you also have to deal with this kind of weird setup. You have to go down 3 different paths, and then you can get access to this kind of story progression for this type of puzzle. Each one is a different area, and they also have different exploration tactics. So one is basically how to use your flippers. The other now has to use your claws to go into this cave right here in town. This cave is going to give us a little bit of a secret. Namely, Kingstone pieces and chests. Because again, they always put chests at the end of these things. I do not believe there's a Goron wall here. If that is the case, yes, because we only have one left. There's also these bugs right there. Annoying bugs. Get rid of them. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of Kingstones. I wish it was a green one so I could use the Hermit. Oh, why am I always lacking on the green one? Oh, I got hit with the bug. Get out of here. Yeah, just make sure you look around the caves here, just to see stuff that basically doesn't look like it's next to a wall. Also, kill off any spiders you may come across. You never know what could hit you. Let's see, I don't think there's anything over here. Nope, I don't think so. I think the last one we are is in Lake Hylia, so I'm not going to be touching that anymore. But what? I'm gonna check this though. Chest! Another Kingstone piece. Heck yeah! But I wish it was green. Over here, we got another couple of keys in our area. We open this up. We get ourselves 100 rupees! Heck yeah! We gotta push this rock over as well. And now we have to get ourselves out. Luckily, we've actually opened up the bottom path first. So now we can get ourselves out of here pretty quickly. I mean, we don't have to go through the cave again. Because if you go back upstairs and go back into the cave, all the walls are filled back in. So, yeah, kind of tedious. We hate being tedious. Am I right, lads? Alright. With that out of the way, it's time to go back into the politician room. Don't like you. Anyway. Hey, man, he didn't make us come after for a book. Oh, I can't do this one just yet. We have to fuse our sword with a third one. Just to get that one down. We'll have to get that right now. Let's go. We'll have to come back to this. It is about break for episode. So actually, we'll just do that. We'll go and fuse our sword right now. Because now that's what we have to do next. So that's it. Let's get on our way to fusing our sword once again.